Hello, guys. We will talk today about top five scam dating of Ukrainian beautiful women. I think it's very important questions because the scamming ways and the scamming tricks also improved year by year, day by day, and I'd like to pay your attention on top five dating scams. So, my name's Irina. I'm a senior matchmaker at Match Guarantee with 18 years experience and hundreds happy marriages. Please, guys, do me a favor and subscribe our channel by clicking the subscribe button in the right lower corner on your screen. And please don't forget about notification bell not to miss our a new live episode, and YouTube will notify you about it by clicking the notification icon below. So, a top five scam. Hello, Matt. Top five scam dating of Ukrainian beautiful women. Please, guys, ask your questions and share your experience because the aim of our live video to avoid the news coming and to share the experience to answer all your questions, because as I talked before, the scammers are not dreaming, not sleeping, and their tricks and their ways of scamming is improved too. So we should know about new ways of scamming, new tricks, and we should be sure that we can help you to avoid it. So the first one, for example, one of the main questions if the lady asks you to help her financially, for example, to make the passport, because here in Ukraine we have the national passport Ukrainian and international Ukrainian passport. And she wants to go or to see you or to visit. The reasons to get the international passport may be very different, and she asks you to help. What is it scam? I think, yeah, I think that it's a scam because now, especially the latest time, it's not a problem at all. We have a lot of passport services and it costs the cheap. She can take her international passport during 1 month for the cheap fare, for the very low fare. It's very cheaper, or for 2 weeks. So it's not a problem at all for Ukrainian citizens, for Ukrainian girls. Hello, Mr. Manabu. Hello. Wish you never. I wish you too not to be cold. Yes, now the first frozen in Kiev in Ukraine, but it's okay. It's very good, sunny weather, so that no snow. So we don't feel that we are cold. But anyway, thank you very much for your care. So continue, please, guys. Ask me the question. I will continue about the passport. It's not a problem. What about if your lady asks you to help her to buy the smartphone? You know, we have a lot of smartphones. The range of smartphones from the very expensive to the cheapest one. And we also have such services as, if you want to buy a good smartphone, you can pay partly from your salary. So to buy the smartphone, to have with you, for example, Skype, or to have with you, for example, WhatsApp connection or Viber connection, it's not a problem at all. So that's why it's also not a reason not to see the person send her money for smartphone. It's possible to buy here the smartphone without any problem. If your girl asks you, for example, to help her financially for renting apartment, if she, for example, lives in Kiev and works in Kiev, and she comes from another city, you know, my advice is, if you live with this girl in this apartment, you of course can help her to pay for this apartment. If you have never seen this girl, if you don't know her, certainly you shouldn't. If you don't know, even if she rents the apartment and what apartment it is and what the price here in Ukraine, anyway, certainly it's scam. You shouldn't send her any money because it's not it's not the you don't know the truth, you don't know this lady, and of course you it's nonsense to send her money for helping to rent the apartment. This is my advice. Please, passport, smartphone, apartment, or something like some of the sources, or for something, if you have never seen this lady, please don't send her the money, please. Okay, uh, please ask the questions. Mr. Manabu asked, you got ticket already to Odessa and Kiev after sightseeing. Let me go to your office. Yes, Mr. Manabu, you're welcome to our office. If you have registered already on our website, you can have the personal matchmaking consultation with me, for example, or with another coach, and we will be very happy to see you. Yes, we'll be very happy to see you in our office and help you to find the right person, the person who will match you. We do it successfully. Why successfully? Because we do it individually. We have the private matchmaking services, so we firstly know how about your requirements and demands, and then we try to offer you the right person regarding to your character, habits, lifestyle, and etc. Anyway, now we are talking about top 5 scam dating of Ukrainian beautiful women, and how to understand that it's why you should, for example, really help your lady by finance, why it's not scam, why you can do it, why you can help her not to offend her, and etc. I think you can help by finance to your lady if first you have the serious relationship with her. For example, if you have the real serious relationship and she needs your finance help to arrange paper for fiancé visa. If you know her very well, you know her family, you know herself, you know her kid or kids, uh, you know where she lives, or you live already together when you come the second, or maybe during the first time it happens if you stay and you decide to be together during your first trip in Kiev, in this apartment. If you know this lady well, if you have the close relationship, of course it's your decision, and you can help her by finance for English lesson if you know her, for translating her papers for fiancé visa, to making her papers for fiancé visa, to buy the tickets for her children or for her kid to come to your country. Yes, all this finance support you can do, all this finance support, because it's already another story. It's already the serious relationship. You know about your lady, you know her family, you know where she lives, so you can you can help her. You agree this lady and her children or her kid will be the part of your family. She's your future partner. Certainly you can help her to buy maybe some clothes, to buy something what they need or what she needs. So it's the normal way, it's not scamming, for sure. So don't send any money to the person who you never seen in life, in real life. This is the first advice. And the second, you can help your lady by finance if you know her well, if you start the serious relationship and this lady, you understand that this lady will be your life partner. So, Mr. Manabu, who is going to Odessa, he asked about expensive restaurant and about restaurant scamming. Yes, Mr. Manabu, you know, especially if you're going first to Odessa, please be careful because we have such kind of scamming as the restaurant scamming. The first thing, it may be two types of menu in a restaurant, for example. One types on English with one pricing, another type of menu in Russian or in Ukrainian language with another price, so much lower price than the waiter will give you. So this is the first one. The second type of restaurants coming, it may be uh, that how to kick. I explained to you how to kick this back from restaurant. You can invite your lady to some cafe, not to the place where lady wants to go. If you come here and a lady insists to go to the restaurant, as usual, it's a very expensive restaurant. So you can very politely refuse and suggest her to come to another place, just in the center of the city. It doesn't matter where it's, in Kiev or in Odessa. So my advice is please choose the place in advance by Google, for example, and please not go with your lady to the place if it's the first dating, if you don't know her well. Don't go with her to the place where she wants, because in this case, if you go to the place what she offers, of course it may be you can be scamming. You can be scammed. It's for sure you can be scammed. So that's why I advise you to choose a place in advance, or to choose a place to offer some cafe, not to go with her. Very politely. It's normal. Okay, so please, Mr. Mahit Handler asked how could they contact. Please, if you want to contact us, you can register on our site matchguarantee.com slash register, and you can also see this information in the chat box and leave chat, and you can have their personal matchmaking consultation with me or with another coach, and we will discuss your personal questions if you have. So it's no problem. If you need the information, please, you're welcome. We will have our individual Skype coaching call, and I will answer all your questions and share my experience and give you advice, because there is no any taboo in our discussion now, any taboo questions, and in our discussion in future, if it will be individual, if it will be individual coaching call. Mr. Manabu, yes, must control yourself. Yes, guys, you should control yourself. If you see a beautiful Ukrainian woman, of course, you can be very inspired, very surprised, and very how to be on heavens from her beauty, from the chemistry, from everything. But anyway, please think about yourself. Don't be lost, not to be lost in this situation, and be polite with men. But so Mr. Manabu asked about high expensive cosmetics like scam. It's yes, I'm going to talk about shopping scams too. We have different kinds of cosmetic, different kinds of shop. You understand it, as everywhere. We have very expensive shop and the middle level shop, low level shop of cosmetic or internet shop. So that's why I had the one case from my experience when the lady took the man to spa salon, and in spa salon, as usual, cosmetic is much more expensive than an ordinary shop. So, and she chose a lot of different cosmetics, but very, very expensive. So it was stopped, of course, but be careful, think about it, and see that it's expensive. It's possible to avoid such kind of situation and not to buy in spa salon the spa cosmetic, not to have not to buy. You will see the pricing, and again you can make the personal matchmaking coaching call with me or with another coach in our company, and we will talk with you, and we advise you where you can buy cosmetic, what cosmetic you can buy. I usually advise simply if your lady, for example, like cosmetic from the very beginning, you can buy some perfume at your country, in your country. Some perfume. You know your country, you know your prices. You can choose something classic, not to be mistaken. Some classic smell, some classic perfumes. Take not big, but just small bottle, or in duty free you can buy it. It will be the sign of attention. It will be very polite. It will be very pleasant for your lady, and you will not be scammed. And if your lady asks you, please go, I need some cosmetic or some perfumes, you said, I have already gave you my gift. So, and you avoid in such way such situation very easy. You can take chocolate, you can take small perfumes as a gift for her from your country, and you will be in good situation in this case, I think so. So please, guys, ask the questions, and we continue. Maybe share your experience, because the experience, bad experience, is also experience, and we can discuss it too. I'd like to continue the new scam dating tricks. Many guys complain or ask me the advice if they have the relationship with lady from so-called military zone from Donetsk or Lugansk. Now it's the new type of dating scammers. Uh, it's when the lady asks, describe the situation. It's true, we have that's not dangerous, not at all, but we have some conflicts on the eastern part of Ukraine. But and the lady use it, not lady, scams, lady, the scam lady. They use the situation, and they very often ask for help, money help, for example, for transportation to go to Kiev or a peaceful part of Ukraine, or they ask about money transfer just for living. By the way, with the help of Western Union. But I'd like to tell you very interesting things. On the military occupied zone where this conflict is, there is no any international money transfer services. So if the lady asks you to send her money, she said that she lives in this zone, and she asked you to send money transfer as Western Union, it's for sure scam, because there is no any money transfer, international money transfer as Western Union on this zone. So the lady can get money here on the rest part of Ukraine, but not in this zone. Uh, Anyway, we have a lot of funds, we have a lot of help and support of these people from our government side. So it's not a problem to move from this zone to another part of Ukraine or to Kiev. It's not expensive to take bus because we have the bus to this direction and back. And it's not a big deal. It's not, yes, it's unpleasant situation on the eastern part of our country, but it's not so dangerous or something terrible as the lady can describe you. It's for sure, guys. So that's why please be attention, because they knew the scammers, they use, unfortunately, this not good situation on the eastern part of our country, and they scam you. Unfortunately, please be careful and avoid this situation. Okay, Mr. Manabu, what kind is the safe for the first? Uh, you know the if you ask me, Mr. Manabu, about their um, Japanese restaurant, sushi restaurant in Kiev, so it's you described me the situation when you were was when you were in restaurant with lady and she asked you to pay the taxi for her. What I'd like to tell you guys, my advice first, we have Uber, Uber taxi service in Ukraine, in Kiev, in Odessa. We have Uber taxi service. It's international taxi service. You can download this application if you don't have it, and you can use taxi. You can call taxi for your lady with the help of Uber without any problem, without any scamming. This is the first one, because the truth is, Kiev is a big city, so we have the big distance from one part to another. But the taxi fares is not very expensive in comparison with Netherlands, for example, or with I don't know, Germany, because as I visited and I took car in Netherlands, it's space prices in comparison with Ukraine. So that's why everything, how we compare the prices, but I advise you to use it, and you will avoid the situation with taxi fear, because you don't know where the lady lives and you don't know how much this taxi may be cost. Yes, we had before taxi scams. Now it's much less because of our and not only our YouTube coaching calls and YouTube live videos. So that's why we help you guys to avoid the situation. So my advice, please use Uber. If you use Uber, it's there is no any problem. You will avoid the taxi scam at all. So she said return nearly the same fare as Uber. Mr. Manabu, if your lady said the same taxi fare as in Uber, it's truth. You can see it. And usually Uber, we pay in hryvnia, in our local currency. We don't pay in euro. But this is your choice. It's up to you. If you compare the pricing and if you see that she is right, that she lives out of the city, some of lady, yes, we all can live in the city. Some of them live in the city, some of them live out of the city, and you see that this is the fair price and normal taxi fare regarding to the Uber rate. It's no problem. You can uh, give her this money. Yes, you're right. We don't have Uber scam. We don't have it. No, no. Uber is international taxi services. If you download this application, if you will use it or use it already here in Ukraine, you are in safe. You are in safety, so there is no any problem with these taxi services. So please do it, and you will be very. Uh, you will not be scammed. Can Uber Eats also Glover? Okay, no, Uber is only Mr. Manabu. Uber is this is the taxi services. You are very you know, guys. Mr. Manabu is very experienced and prepared. It's better to say prepared guy before coming here. It's it's fine. It's great, and I see that I advise everybody to you guys to read first about different services which is possible to use here in Ukraine, in Kiev or in Odessa. It doesn't matter, and then to come here because it's very useful. Yes, we have such services as Glovo. The name is Glovo. It's possible to order a different food. It's possible. This is a very wide range of services you can use here by this service Glovo, and it's cheap. First, it's cheap because they newcomer on the market, and the second, it's in general cheap. It will be cheap for you because our price are lower than in United States or than in Europe. It's for sure. You can use this application. Yes, you're great, great, Mr. Manabu. You're great. Okay. Hello, Mr. Ravi. Can I get rich girl to marry? Uh, Mr. Ravi, do you want to find the rich girl, a Ukrainian rich girl, a Ukrainian rich lady? You know, from my experience, honest to speak, I met a rich lady by how to say, by our level. It may be you imagine a rich Ukrainian woman with one amount, with one money. I imagine another in our mentality, but as usual, this woman already is not so beautiful, is not so young, and they have enough high demands to the partner. So that's why it's up to you. If you want to find, yes, it's possible. Why not? Why not? Okay. Mr. Irfan Uleh, can any girl marry me online? Tell me, please, dear Mr. Irfan, how can the girl marry you online? If you want, just if you need some communication, mm, only online, not in real life. So it's like friend, online friend. It's possible. We have different kinds of social nets as Facebook, Instagram, where you can get the friends and to communicate with them online. If you decide to get married, if you decide to find the right person for your future, for your family life, of course, you need to see her in reality and to start the real relationship with her, to feel her, to understand if she is right for you, if you have any chemistry, if you have any feelings. Without it, it's impossible, of course. Okay, so fear for delivery. Yes, Mr. Marabu, you are great, great, great. And very, it's true. The fee of delivery it's near 30 hryvnias, so you can pay cash or you can pay by your card. I think too. So So that's why you are right, and I'm very glad that you prepared for this trip to Odessa and to Kiev. And thank you very much for your questions too, because it's very important for another guys. And now we are discussing the important questions. So, guys, besides of our live episode, besides of individual coaching call, you can help also by yourself, by yourself to find out the information about taxi application as Uber, as I advise you, Glovo as the application to deliver different eatings, different dishes, everything. It's the wide range of delivery which is possible to use what you want in Ukraine. And you know that many of the people works who work in these sources, they speak English. You can choose English speaking driver, for example, in Uber. So that's why I think it's very, very helpful for you, and you will be prepared. Yes, Mr. Manabu, the application very to about apartment in Kiev. Mr. Manabu, you can use booking.com. It's about hotels. If you want to rent the apartment in Kiev, you can use Airbnb as everywhere in the world, and you can find there the apartment which will be convenient and comfortable for you. So this is not a problem, I think, to choose and to find the apartment. You can also find it as usual as everybody can do it in the world. Uh, you ask me that the apartment noisy, but airplane. No, you can, if you need, Mr. Marable, if you need, I repeat, please, if you need some individual consultation, or if you want something individual advice, or if you need, as we say, individual help, please, you are welcome. We can make, before you're coming, we can make our individual coaching call, and we will talk. I will answer also all your individual questions and help you in all kinds of in all kinds, give you any advice. If you have lost yourself in our, for example, to choose the hotels, also it's possible to, I will tell you about hotels here in Kiev and in Odessa. I think anyway, you can find the information, and you can find the information in Google, and to contact, to call maybe to the hotel to write them. They all speak English. It's no problem in communication at all. By the way, when are you going to come here, Mr. Manabur, in Odessa and in Kiev? Please, if it's not a secret, please let us know when are you going to come here. And of course, we will be very glad to see you in our office and to help you maybe before you're coming, as I as I said, or when you want. Okay. Okay. Anyway, we will be very glad, yes, to see you. I understand. See you soon too, Mr. Manabu. And thank you very much to be involved uh, in our talking about 5 top scamming. Please, the 5 top dating scam of beautiful Ukrainian woman. Please, guys, ask me more questions and share your experience. If you want to know more, you are free. There is no any secrets, and I will tell you and answer any questions what you have. Maybe you have doubts, maybe you need some advice, maybe you have already the relationship with some Ukrainian woman, and you are in doubts, you don't know how to do, what to decide, or you scare something, please be free. You can make the individual coaching call with me or another coaches at Match Guarantee. You can register on our site to make the individual appointment, and we discuss with you all your questions, advices, and fears. Anyway, our we are in live streaming from Tuesday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, and every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Please, guys, join us. Subscribe our channel, ask the questions, register on our site, make the individual coaching calls, coaching appointments, and for sure you will be successful in your searching, because we will be with you, we will help you and share with our successful experience with you too. So, and next, our next video will be on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and the topic of our next video will be Ukrainian beautiful woman and sex. Yes, that is because I think intimacy, a relationship is very important, and every country, every culture, every mentality has their own traditions, has their own view on this intimacy life. It's very important in family. So that's why I invite you guys on Sunday at 8 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Join this discussion with me, and I will be very glad to see you. I will be very glad to answer all your questions and to discuss this also this very important topic. Please ask me the question about scams if you have some question about scams. So you are welcome. And once more, who join us later? Top 5 scam dating of beautiful Ukrainian woman. Don't send money for smartphone, for passport, for renting apartment, for some papers or invitations if you have never seen this lady. Don't send any money to the lady who you never seen. And please be careful, don't send money to the ladies who describe the terrible situation and write you that she lives in military zone, in military conflict zone. Please don't do it. You can understand that you can support your lady by finance when you decide to start a serious relationship with her, when you see her in real life, when you know her life, when you know about her family, when you know about her kids, when you see where she lives, when you decided that this woman will be a future partner. In this case, yes, you can help her uh, to live, you can help her in, I don't know, some to arrange some papers for fiancé visa, for example, which is necessary to translate it to make it's a long process for United States citizens, but yeah, possible. Yes, in this case, if you have close relationship, serious relationship with your lady, you're right, you can help her by finance, by your mutual agreement. This paper, with tickets, with life, with everything as you decide together, because family is the hard work to create the family. This is the hard work for the both side, for men and for women. We as the matchmakers only can help you to be successful and only to be very happy from all our open heart if you if we help you to find your right partner. So thank you very much, guys, for your attention, for your questions, and hope that you join us on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to talk about Ukrainian beautiful woman and sex. Bye.